Greetings, fellow Future Star citizens. Grey-headed gamer here. So yeah, I'm having a time right now. All right, I have some of my things here. So anyway, good evening, everyone. I hope everyone's doing superly, wonderfully great. Everyone has been banned once again by Diabolus. Thank you so much, Diabolus, for banning everybody. Wymang, I'm probably butchering your name. I apologize. Groxus, KGB, Dragon Diabolus, Theandrel, Jojo, Takken, Engineer. I think he went to bed though. Mr. Odin, Ricky Macaroni. Welcome everybody. So I just got off work, having a super duperly rough time getting started. Haven't been in CryEngine for a while, and Mr. Teller, let's start off right off the bat, exclamation point Teller in chat. Mr. Teller sent me over the Buccaneer model, and I thought, I got to get some more videos on YouTube. I'm just having a real hard time. What's up, Commander Headclot? How are you doing? Let's see if he's on here. Yes, there we go. There is Teller's YouTube link. If you have not been to Teller's YouTuber, you should, and subscribe to him. Super duper awesome guy. You guys should know that already. I have to reload the geometry here, see if I can bring all these ships back. And there are most of them. Excellent. Of course, my battery's off. Fucker. So I just have to relax for a second. Thank you all for joining. We are going to set up the island to shoot the Buccaneer size comparison model video. And as of right now, we have our everything set up for the Caterpillar video, except my Caterpillar is awfully empty here. Let me go ahead and switch over to my gaming capture. See if it's going to show up. It's not. There she blows. All right, so we're into CryEngine now. Phoenix Feather Bulkheads is live too. Yes, it is, and it is glorious. Thank you, Michael. Got this from Crawley on the forums. And I believe we just got hosted. Did we just get hosted? I totally missed it. Whoever hosted us just now, thank you very much. Oh, Red! Red, thank you so much for the host, sir. I'm sorry, I totally missed it. I'm trying to get everything set up here, man. I'm having a shit evening right now. Just got off work, so I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna vape a little bit. We're gonna reload one more time. Tank Master Tony, thank you for the follow, sir. Let me reload my geometry one more time, see if I can get the center of this ship to show up. Doesn't look like it is. That's great. Thank you for the host, Red. Very much appreciated. And good morning, Toby. How are you doing? Morning, evening. So my cutlass here is acting very empty. Are any of these cutlasses showing? Or caterpillars? No, they're not showing up over here either. Great. So we just had an update on CryEngine. Captain Squeeze, actually I'm going to be doing the Buccaneer. Save island. No, don't save the island. Just shut this down. CryEngine fatal error. Terminate it. Don't save anything. Great. So this is not good. Right before I cranked up CryEngine, the launcher wanted to do an update. And I had a shit time with CryEngine from the beginning. So now the launcher is new. I surely hope that CryEngine hasn't gone shitty again. Because it took me for absolute ever to get this thing to work. So we'll see. My fingers are crossed. Alright, so let's head back down here. Please don't be fuckered. For the love of heebie-jeebies, don't be fuckered. I mean, it's not looking very laggy and stuff. I know my ships are having a long time to come in here. I may have to redo everything with geom entities instead of using standard objects. I'm not sure. So my caterpillar is still empty. Alright, well that really, really sucks. See, that one over there doesn't look... That one over there looks like it fully loaded in. It most certainly did. So that's odd. So that caterpillar loaded in, but the others have not. You know what? It's just one of those things. We're going to have to roll with it. I'll figure it out one of these days or another. So we're going to go ahead and get it started on... Well, to be fair, it isn't CryEngine's fault. Ha ha ha, yeah. Unfortunately, it is. CryEngine is fuckered. I hate CryEngine. I'm not going to lie. So, sweet. Some of our ships are already down here. So, we're going to get rid of the Mustang and the M50. I believe we're also going to get rid of the Old Herald. And we will definitely be using these two ships here. And we're going to go ahead and bring the Bucky in. And Theandrel, if I want to blame CryEngine, I'm going to blame CryEngine, alright? But I am going to save it real quick. I have also redone my green screen settings using Twerk's little trick he gave me. And I like it a lot. It seems much cleaner now on the screen. Yes, Captain Squeeze, trust me. The old Herald model is the best model. No doubt about it. Let's see. I think everything, yes, everything has been swapped around on my screen. So let's come over here and see if the Bucky is in here. Yes, it is. There she blows. There she blows. This is the brand new model that Mr. Teller sent me over. Once again, big thanks to Mr. Teller for doing this. Always hooks me up with the new models. I'm always very appreciative of him doing that for me. And the lighting in my island is very wonky as well, so just something we'll have to deal with. Yep, that looks good. So as far as the size, the Bucky comes in at 20 meters, so we're going to give it a measure real quick and make sure that it is what it's supposed to be. It's another ship. Hey mods, can I have a permission to... Yes, you may. You are now permitted, my friend. Oh, it's okay. Commander Headcloth Theandrel is, he's good to go. Bernie Sanders has a frog with unicycle tie on. That's great, Bernie. Well, I tell you, if it came between him and Hillary, I wouldn't mind. But we're not getting into politics. So let's get into, I got to measure. And once again, now, it's one of those things where I hop out for a while and I forget where all my tools are at. So you're going to have to forgive me for 1 second while I find my measuring stick. And I always forget where the hell it's at. Never fails. I'm doing great, Red. I just got off work, so I'm still kind of wound up from work. So I'm trying to settle down a bit. Ah, there she is. Under levels, my ruler. Work had me all like crazy tonight, so this is at 14.1. We're gonna have to increase the size on the Bucky. Needs to be at about, I need to get out of that ruler, need to be about 20. Oh boy, and here we go. We're not, arg. This happened last time. I got to I got to figure out why it's do. Oh wait, never mind. I know why. Uh, like I said, all it takes is a week, and I totally turn into a dumbass. All right, let's roll the tape measure out one more time. This is your first time joining. This is the first thing we got to do for any size comparison is make sure we actually have the size right. When a model is moved over from the hollow table, Mr. Tipcorn, Kevin Tipcorn from the RSI forums, he used to be able to send them over, and he had a pretty good understanding on how to set up the measurements right. So when he brought the model over to me, it was basically the right size, which is really cool. But with the way Teller sends them over, I don't care if they're right because I can size them in engine, so I'm not really worried about that. And yes, the O patch is in. They said they did a pass on Crusader to improve performance. Why am I getting the hanger floor? I don't want the hanger floor. I want the Bucky. Oh my gosh, why are you giving me a hard time tonight? Thank you. Red. Oh, you son of a bitch. Red, did you get to play the O patch? And if you did, has performance seemed to have increased? There we go. Let's give her a little turn. There we go. There we go. Let's see. With the Buccaneer being 20, the Herald is 23. So here's a question I want to put out to you guys. I was thinking about comparing it to the Sabre or a Hornet. What do you guys think? Yes, we just finished up O-Patch Gray. Frames are pretty good. I only crashed once all night, but still big lag spikes from what I assume is when someone spawns a Starfarer. Gotcha. Yeah, Dana, that would have been nice. This is such a huge change that I can understand it taking a really long time because of the persistence and all. But it's still, yeah, I understand it still sucks. It still sucks. It's supposed to be smaller than the Sabre. Woojin, it is. The Sabre is 26 meters long, and this is only 20 meters long. And the deal is, this is a ship kind of like the Reliant, where it's fairly wide, just not as long. I tell you what, let's go ahead and put a material on this thing as well. There we go. Yeah, hey, Commander Shepard, what's up, partner? Yeah, everyone is comparing it to the Hornet, and the Hornet comes in at 23, which is much closer than the Sabre. So I think we'll do that. I think we'll go ahead and let's put a Hornet in there. I could have swore I had a Hornet holotable model. And it does not look like I do. That is odd. That is very odd. I do not have a Hornet. Wow, that really sucks. I'm going to have to re-go over all of my files because it also doesn't appear that I have my saber in here. Well, that blows. All right, let's save this real quick. Drop this down. Let's see if I have the saber over here. Aha. Whew. Jesus Christ, I couldn't find my folder for a minute. Oh, y'all discussing the stealth characteristics of the ships? Alright, so first let's see. That is Starfarer. Starliner. Reliant. Wow. Okay. So this kind of blows. Let me head over to my Dropbox. Sorry for the screw up here, guys. Okay, this is not what we want.
It's getting very, very crowded.
Thank you for the follow. Mifus 91. Mifus. I don't know. I apologize once again. Oh, here we go. Okay, so I have the heavy fighter here. I don't get it because it should. Yep, this is not good. I don't know where my saber is at. Okay, so it doesn't look like we'll be doing the saber or the hornet. Yep. So that really sucks. I don't know if I lost it in my last crash that I had, possibly. Yeah, the banana. That was the what Teller called. It might have been the Reliant, the first Reliant he sent over. He called it the banana, I believe. But seeing that this is more of a Drake deal anyway, so I may just compare it to the other Drake ships. If you ask me, that makes sense. And I don't know why this is being such a dick as far as me picking it. But let's see. We'll go ahead and line these up. And then what I'll do possibly is I'll set up a caterpillar right behind them. Because in all actuality, it is a Drake comparison. So maybe we'll stick with that. I don't know. I'll talk to Teller, see if he can resend the Saber and maybe a Hornet model over to me. And possibly I could just look more later as well. But I'll grab one of these katas back here. I'm not sure what the final size was I went with, but it should be close. And I'll go ahead and I'll put a measuring tape on it. Since we do know now that they're looking at about 100 meters, and it could go as much as 130, but we'll go 100 for now. And I put this one at 82. And until I get a solid number, we'll go approximate on the kata. We're looking at 93 there. So we'll leave it at 93. That will definitely work for now. So get rid of the damn measuring tape first off. See if I can keep this from being stupid. And then we'll come over here and see if I can duplicate this instead of having to drag it over. I believe it is Control D for duplicate. And nope, I'm gonna have to drag it anyway. Erg. Whoops, we need to go this way. There we go. That's getting a little closer. Oh gosh, yeah, cat facts. I heard about that. I didn't get to actually go witness it, but I heard about that. I heard it was pretty fantastic, actually. Alright, you know what we'll do? We'll move these guys forward. And of course I can't get the Buccaneer. Gurg. Turn our helpers back on. Line these up a tad. That's not bad. And then having the big kata right behind it. Very nice indeed. Awesome. So that'll give us a good size comparison, I do believe. Once again. And if y'all haven't checked out Bulkheads yet, you should definitely
Very,
check
very
out
crowded.
Bulkheads. Phoenix Feathers new deal. I White Turtles. Thank you so much for the follow. Great name, by the way. Absolutely great name. But Bulkheads is absolutely amazing, and it's cool I get to talk about it now. Feather is the guy who pretty much taught me how to mess with CryEngine. Teller also gave me a lot of pointers as far as rendering my videos and lighting settings and all. But Feather keeps me in the mix. I didn't get to do a voiceover or nothing for him this time around, but I got to see the progress on everything, and I got to watch it develop as it went. Freaking awesome. Great, great little video they put up. And Fiendish is a absolute master at CryEngine. So it's just amazing to see what he can put together. Using bits and scraps. He's not even a CIG employee. He doesn't have their current build. He's having to use old builds, and he puts together that video had great fidelity. It's better than some of the ship commercials. I mean, if you think about it, it really is. So I mean, it's amazing. I really hope someone from CIG picks up on Fiendish and gives him support for what he's doing, because that could go big. Not just because it's Star Citizen, but because it's a cool video and it's kind of funny. So, it's one of those things. All right, so let's go in here and into our console. I believe it's on this side. Nope, properties, vegetation, console. And I believe it was R underscore. Was it display info? Yes, it was. Display info 0. We'll get rid of that. And then we had HUD underscore hide, I believe it is. At 1. Enter. And I think when we go into first person mode now, it should not have a HUD. No, but it froze up real nice. Let's go ahead and save this before I screw up. Let's go into game one more time. There we go. Alright. Whew. Holster that weapon, soldier. So here is our Buccaneer on the ground. Let's get a good bird's eye view of it. Give us a better idea. Because it coming in at 20 meters, it's a shorter ship. You got to figure the Saber's 26. The Hornet is 23, right? Yeah, 23. And the Herald is 23. So it's a smaller fighter. But at 20 meters, that's still a decent-sized ship. You got to figure an Aurora, I'm going off memory, but I think an Aurora is 18. And when it's parked on the ground, it's actually going to be a lot higher than what it is here. It has the big legs that come down. So, oh, that's shitty there. I got my assets overlapping. But I do gotta say, their holotable models, every time around, their holotable models get better and better. And cleaner and cleaner. So we have these big-ass missile pods here, which we're thinking we can disconnect those and drop another couple size 2s, I think, in, or maybe size 3s, possibly. Big-ass wing guns, and then, of course, we have this huge size 4 under here, which the last question for the Buccaneer is up, and they will give us a package for that size 4 under there. And I believe this is the size 3 turret instead of the size 4 single gun. But all in all, wingtip guns as well. All in all, a badass ship. I think, at least. And what's funny is you have people already that are pissed off. You know, oh, we were supposed to get a dedicated fighter. We got this hodgepodge piece of crap. I'm sorry, it's a dedicated fighter. It looks hodgepodgey because it's Drake. It's an everyman ship. It's an easily repaired ship. It's not going to look sleek and beautiful like an Aegis or anything like that. It's made to be, I don't want to say junky, but, you know, it's your ship. So, you know, they made the Cutlass. Yeah, it veered off what they originally said it was going to be, so people got mad. I get it. So they make the Buccaneer to, you know, give them that dedicated fighter that they want. Oh, but it ain't got no cargo. It's a fighter. It's not supposed to have cargo. You know? What the fuck? Your Cutlass has your cargo. You know? Yeah, the A-10 of space. It has an A-10 flare with those big rear set engines. I love how the engines are higher than a little higher than the cockpit. It gives it that attack helicopter A-10 look. You know. Yeah, and you got the Vanguard if you want a, you know, a big fighter and it's got a little cargo and all. But if you want to stick with Drake, here is your, you know, kind of, you know, your cargo-y boarding, still decent weapons. Of course, it's getting a pass. It's getting changed. So people need to, you know, not be bitching too much about the Cutlass. It's changing, you know? So, you know, we'll see. But anyway. Herald, Saber, Cutlass. Let's go into fly mode. That is not fly mode. Where's my fly mode? There it is. So with the fly mode on, you know, you got the Buck is a tad shorter than the Herald. Just a touch though. You know, the Herald is a couple meters longer. It doesn't look from this perspective, but it is. The Drake Herald is about 3 meters longer, but it is very, very, very narrow. So it gives it a, you know, a little look. 3 size 3s and a turret is not bad for the... Right. Oh, the Vanguard has no cargo? Oh, when you walk in the back, it's got that big area back there. I thought the little... What's the beginning model? The Warden? I thought it did. You know, but Diablos knows. That is Diablos' ship, man, the Vanguard. So I'm going to go with him. No cargo. So, no cargo. The ship in the middle, Jester, is a info runner. It is made for nothing but speed. Look back here. It's almost like a pod racer in Star Wars. It is a speed ship, period. So that's living space in the Warden, that spot in the back. Okay, cool. You know, and not every ship's going to have cargo. So that's why we have ships like the Cutlass and the Freelancer. They're multi-role ship kind of, you know? But that's also why we have ships like the Hull series and this Caterpillar here. They're made for cargo, you know? The Cutlass is a good ship for, you know, boarding and putting a little cargo into it. But, you know, there again, you got ships like the Saber and the Hornet. Now, the Hornet, the standard Hornet model, Store All, is supposed to have a cargo container that slides right in that top turret mount. Because, you know, of course, all of them except the Super Hornet, they don't have a turret. Thank you for the follow, Vex's Test. Another Test member. Welcome. Test Squadron, best squadron. Although I'm not a member of Test, but I love Test. But the Hornet is going to have a cargo module that actually drops down into that turret area. So it's going to have very little cargo, but it'll have enough to, you know, carry a little bit of things. It might be good for smuggling or something like that. They've also stated that the Saber doesn't have cargo, but they also haven't put out the word on smuggling. So it may have little smuggling, like little cubby holes. How big is the Caterpillar at the moment? Is it still 67 meters? Gray-headed gamer, it is over 100 now. They're saying that it's going to be at least 100. What am I doing? Oh, I'm still in first-person mode. That's why. They're saying now that it is over 100. Could be as much as 130, but they're not giving the exact measurement now. So we're going to call it 100 meters. For right now. The model that I have right here on the island is mid 90s, almost 100. And it's also, since they're remodeling everything, I've also widened it a tad and increased the height of it a tad to represent that double walk, or the walkway in the middle, and the two-story thing. So it's going to be, one of those things where this is the old model, and I'm trying to convert it over to approximate the new model. 130 would be double the size. Yeah, I think it's going to stick around 100. But they have doubled other ships, so you never know. But we're gonna stick with 100. I think it'll be about 100, but we shall see. Yeah, and they already said that it will have a. I guess it's going to have another concept sale. Oh wait, they never did a concept sale on the Caterpillar. It was sold back in the old days. You know it, Diablos? Did they actually have a concept sale like they do nowadays? Because, it's basically been redone. I wonder if they're going to consider it a concept sale or just a pre-hangar sale. I don't remember, to tell you the truth. So I'm basically just guessing here, but I thought this is one of the ships that they sold back in the old days with LTI, and it's never been, never had a fully done concept sale. Well, we'll see. It is going for... The bottom line is they are going to sell it again once it's ready to go into hangar. So you'll be able to buy it again. With LTI, I don't know, but we'll see. We'll have to check it out. But there's that. So, I mean, that's a good lineup. I'm happy with just having the Drake ships. I had the Sabre model, and I'm sure I can go back and find it again. I just have to find out. Imp Keeper says it did. Sending the link to Diablo. So it did have a concept sale. Alright, cool. So you probably won't get it with LTI, but you will get it. So let's go back into game mode and walk around these ships. Was back at date September 20th, 2013. Yeah, so Din Din, thank you for the follow before the before the alert. So, they may do it as a concept. Who knows,
It's getting very, very crowded.
Never know. But thank you for the follow, Din Din. So here we go, guys. There is the Buck. Here is our Herald. And here is our the Cutlass. So, they're all keeping that kind of similar cockpit glass. It's very similar. But they're still really getting down to, the Drake style. And I said this on Not So Sober Saturday, and I'll bring it back up. Someone posted a picture on Reddit of the Buccaneer that had winglets on the side there, where the side wing guns are. These front winglets right here off of the Cutlass. So he took those winglets, the vertical winglets, and put them on the side there. And I was like, wow, that looks a lot more Drake-ish. That looks more like a Drake ship. So I posted it on Twitter. And I was like, hey, guys, this looks more Drake. And Lando made a good point. Lando said, why? There's only 4 Drake ships. 1 in-game, but 4 Drake ships all together. 3 of them in concept, and only 1 has those winglets. So in all actuality, that made the Buccaneer look more Cutlass-like, not more Drake-like. And I was like, damn, you're right. It doesn't. So we're going to have to just wait until Drake ships and their textures and all that, once it's all in game, the Drake ships will, and they do have a look, I'll give them that. Looking down this lineup, they do have a look. So they're doing good. So we'll have to see. Yeah, and we'll have to see Imp and Dragon Diablos. We'll have to just see how they work that cell. If they're going to go ahead and consider this, since they're redoing the Cutlass completely. They're actually re-white boxing it and everything. Maybe we'll get a traditional kind of concept cell, but who knows? And yeah, Squeeze. Lando made a good point. All that picture did was make it look more Cutlass-like. I wonder if I still have that picture right here. I don't think that's it. No, that's the standard. The standard one. I thought I might have saved it. But possibly not. But, like I said, the picture was cool. But there again, it didn't make it look more quote-unquote Drake-like. It made it more Cutlass-like. So. And speaking of, man, I'll tell you right now, the Engineer kicked ass on the renders he did with the Buccaneer. Super, super fantastic. And it's odd, I can't even find my own tweet. Just doesn't make sense. Sometimes I just don't understand. But here's the render that Engineer did of it. Oh my god, it is so beautiful, man. He did an amazing, amazing job on that. But I would like to find the little crap picture I posted. And it's nowhere to be found now. Oh, well. But yeah, Diablos is posting up. Look at this. Look at that. I'm sorry, but, it is my opinion that they actually should... Yeah, Diablos, I was watching you post those. I have all those pictures. The picture I was looking for was a picture someone posted on Reddit that was totally different. I have all these... Matter of fact, I have these pictures on my desktop. This is the best work that Engineer has done yet. And CIG should use this for their Buccaneer. That picture alone right there is stinking amazing, if you ask me. Stinking amazing. And then he also did this one here, which his realism ones are amazing. So, Engineer just has talent. That's all there is to it. Absolute talent. I wish I could get his key shots into CryEngine, because I would love to put his fully textured and colored models in here. It's so nice. Yeah, tag. You're not joking. When that size 4 gets put on the bottom, that's going to be amazing. Can we get links to those photos? Absolutely. He had those in an image album.
It's getting very, very crowded.
Perverse Science, thank you for the follow. They are in Discord. They're on Discord, Twitch. They're all over the place. So, oh, there you go. Yeah, I think that'll pop it up. Is the caterpillar taller and wider than the constellation? Yes, it is. It dwarfs the constellation, as a matter of fact. It absolutely dwarfs the constellation. Let's come up here. Now, this model that I have up here of the caterpillar is actually the smaller sized one. So let's go ahead and pump up the size of this caterpillar. And then we will... and I'll show it to you next to the... If I'm not mistaken, a little bigger than that. If And then I will measure it on the ground real quick and see how big that is. Level ruler. All right, that puts that, right at 100 meters, right there. So we're going to call that good. 100 meters there. Let me come back down here. Sorry if I'm giving anybody vertigo with all my fast, twitchy movements. But I've learned to just go with it in CryEngine. Let's move this over a tad. Make sure it's even in the back. Over this way, over that way, over this way. But there you go. Compared to the constellation, dwarfs it. Uh-oh, I'm scared. Diabolus,
Yes.
are you gonna yell at me?
No. I was just about the Caterpillar. It was actually an add-on to the Kickstarter in 2012.
Right on.
So it was actually added into the Kickstarter. The sale that he posted to me was actually a additional secondary sale they've had. They've sold about 5 times, I think, in each anniversary.
Right on.
It's gone up in price as well.
So that's what I'm wondering, if they're gonna do this like a classic. I guess they can't do it like a classic concept cell because it's already been concepted and all. So we probably won't get an LTI. It'll probably just be a hanger cell, but it'd be kind of cool since it's basically getting reconcept the entire thing. It would be cool to have them.
Yeah, but they did the same thing with the Freelancer.
True. And they didn't do an LTI cell on that.
Yeah, it was 325 originally. I think it's gone up to 350 so far.
The
Caterpillar was 325.
price?
225.
225. Yeah, 225.
Yeah. I think it's gone up. I'm not sure because I bought a anniversary version of it.
Right on.
years ago.
And welcome, Reloaded. Thank you for the follow, sir. So I mean, we're gonna get a cell. We just don't know what kind of cell they're gonna do, but we can pretty much guarantee it's not gonna be LTI. But the good thing is you can pick up a Buccaneer right now, LTI, and you can use that for
I
your.
bought 2.
Whoa, not that one, not that one, not that one. You can use that for your LTI upgrade. Oh, damn it, I gotta come on top.
Okay, the anniversary one was sold for 245.
245. So it's been going up periodically.
Yes. That was which anniversary was that one? I bought it in. That was 2014 November. I bought that one.
Right on. And you can guarantee that it's gonna just keep going,
Well, it's double the size. It's got more width. It's got more modulability than it originally had. The thing is pretty much a frigate in comparison to what it used to be. It's like a Drake frigate, pretty much. A Corvette, I mean. It's a Drake Corvette. I've used my terms then.
Yeah, basically. I mean, you got to figure it was this size up here, guys. This top Caterpillar, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to go double check, but I think this is the original 63? 67? Let's see. So this was the original size
Plus
here.
that bottom one you have there isn't actually, that is the smallest it can be. It's gonna be big. It can actually easily be bigger than that because it's 100 meters is their minimum now.
Right, and what he said, he didn't have an exact measurement. It's at least 100 meters, he said, and it could be as much as 130. So this one in the back here is the original model that we got. And then I extended the model out to about 80 meters when we thought it was growing. And it didn't seem wide enough or tall enough from the pictures we've seen so far of them having
Feel it's gonna have.
Yep. It still makes me laugh on how large the Carrick's going to have to become. Yeah, the Carrick's going to be crazy, no doubt. But of course, they modeled that knowing how big it had to be, so it everything grows in Star Citizen. It just may not grow as much as the other ships did. But we'll have to see.
Some people also think the caterpillar can also be a mini swarm,
like some size 4s or size 5s in there. Even if they're manned cannons, that would be so awesome.
It just reminds you of the old pirate ships, which is the feel it's going to have.
Yep. It still makes me laugh on how large the Carrick's going to have to become. Yeah, the Carrick's going to be crazy, no doubt. But of course, they modeled that knowing how big it had to be, so it everything grows in Star Citizen. It just may not grow as much as the other ships did. But we'll have to see.
Some people also think the caterpillar can also be a mini swarm carrier for the what's the dragonflies.
Very true. And yeah, KGB Thanos was talking about the cannons in the cargo pods too. Broadside weapons, prepare to be boarded kind of thing. And Imp, the Banu Merchantman, who knows about that thing? I wish they would put out something on that. That's going to be an amazing marketplace, a floating marketplace. I would love to see that become extremely large and have it like almost a mini, with like kiosks in it and stuff. Oh, ship's going to be amazing. But I mean, so far it's not planned to be that way. It's supposed to have like a meeting room and like a storefront on the inside. A lot of places to store your wares. But would it be cool to allow people to set up a couple kiosks inside there? And you could almost have it like you could park it outside of a planet and have it a floating city, not city, but like a mini town. That would be so awesome. Wishful thinking, but never know. But yeah, it's going to end up huge, Tag. You're right.
Huh. You know how much the Starfare originally was?
The original Starfare?
Yeah.
I know it's cheap as hell.
175.
Yeah, $175.
Cheaper than the caterpillar.
Yep. Big nightclub. The Banu nightclub would be awesome. So I think this is set up nice. I think this will be a good size comparison. It's not going to be overwhelming.
Very, very crowded.
Blexy10, thank you for the follow, and I hope you enjoy your stay. Prepare to misbehave. We are going to not really be misbehaving tonight. No drinking. More work.
Oh, come on! I bought my drinks. I got some cider next to me.
Well, I got some sweet tea. It's pretty sweet. I've got another 12-hour day tomorrow, and they've already made us aware that we are working Saturday again.
Oh.
A gray-headed gamer and his flying bazaar. Dude, I would love that. I would run that. That'd be so awesome.
The Grey Bazaar, you could call it.
Yes. That'd be so awesome. So awesome. So once again, big thanks to Teller. Exclamation point Teller in chat, guys, if you want to go visit his YouTube page. He does a lot of great videos. I'm going to be putting up my size comparison for the Buccaneer, hopefully this weekend. And then I will also do a size comparison for the Caterpillar using this setup over here come the week following, because we have a pretty good size for it now. So
he doesn't have request songs open. Please stop requesting songs.
Yeah, Jester, this is going on YouTube, so I'm not going to have any. I don't want to be copyrighted striked.
Jester's spamming it.
Yep, good old Jester. He's gonna get banned one day, and I'm gonna go to work and just laugh. I'm gonna be like,
"What do you mean banned one day?"
Oh, just one day I'm gonna be drunk. Oh, never mind. Haha, take your 2-second ban, you fucker, you. I told him from day one. I said, one day, one of my mods is gonna get tired of your shit. He's like, no, I behave in your stream. Diabolus, you've been dared. Oh, that's beautiful. Welcome.
I can unban. I should do it, shouldn't I? Good.
Can you unban or no?
Yeah, I can. It's not hard.
Okay. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So if anyone's wondering, Jester is Jester is basically like a married into family member. It's one of those crazy southern trailer park families, but it's a family, no doubt about it. We work together, and he's just a whack nut. He likes to talk about mammal semen smuggling and all kinds of things, but you know, you know one thing though, he requests great songs when I have song requests open, so he's got that going for him. So there we go. I'm gonna say this one more time. I think this is a great setup for Star Citizen Island. And I'll run the video. I can't record the video. One Sunday we actually recorded a video live on stream, and I actually had to go back and re-record the audio and the video because recording through OBS sucks. Looks like shit. So it's just no fun.
Graham.
Yes, sir.
How are you calling it an island when it's not an island?
It is an island, and matter of fact, if I zoom up, it is most definitely an island. It is
really?
just. It
Never
is.
seen it.
Yeah, hold on one second. It is in fact an island. It is a square island, but it is in fact surrounded by water. But whoa. But it is not like my traditional island that I did in the past.
That's not an island. That's a bloody square blob in bloody. You just dumped it in the water and like, oh, there's landmass. I'm done.
You have never seen a square man-made island? Because I have. There's a airport in Japan, matter of fact, that is a square man-made island. Actually, it's rectangle, but the fact remains that I can call it whatever I want because
It's real strange.
because it's mine. And it's you know, if I changed it now to Star Citizen Forest, see, that just doesn't work. Hey, welcome to Star Citizen Mountain Range. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna Star Citizen Woods.
Yeah, welcome to the backwoods, Star Citizen Backwoods. Come on down. I could have like banjo music playing in the background. That actually might work. And instead of wearing a beanie hat, I can get a straw hat and a corncob e-cigarette. Hi everybody! Get some bluegrass only song requests.
Yeah, and you start playing some randomly banjo and some harmonica.
Maybe onto something now. All right, so there it is. I'm gonna leave it at that. There's not much else I can do. So, guys, did anybody want any questions or anything you want me to do? Any close-ups or anything like that? Let me know. And if not, then we may just switch over to some. What do we got? Now we've been streaming in about an hour, so I wouldn't mind switching over and maybe going into. Oh, you know what? They wiped our alpha credits, didn't they?
Yeah, wiped, yes.
That
WTFO with that 200 grand and he got wiped.
Yep. Which we knew was going to happen. You know, we knew it was going to happen. And that's the thing. But I wanted to go in and see if we could put together some outfits in Kasaba. Some very disturbing outfits. You got a Cutlass Red model. No, I do not have the Cutlass Red model. I don't believe. Let me double check. I don't think I do. Cutlass. I have a single Cutlass. No. I just have the regular Cutlass. Vengeful. Good evening, sir. But you know, Vengeful. If I could learn to do the models and I didn't have to bug Teller, what I wanted to do was grab every single holotable model that's in there. That way I could have different variants, because I do believe, like, the Freelancer only has the old Freelancer model. They don't have any. They don't have a Max. They don't have a MISC. But with some of the other models, they actually have the variants in there. And I would like to transfer all my models to just holotable ship models. That way I could compare it. Like right now, I don't have a Hornet model, which is odd. I did have one. I really need to get my old computer cranked up and snatch all my old models off of there. Which, speaking of, the old computer I'm going to get back up and running for Miss GHG so we can both play together when we stream. But not until female models are in game. As soon as female models launch, we're going to do that. So I need to work on getting a video card and memory for her. So that's something I'm going to have to do. Citizen Con is now fully funded. We already bought our plane tickets. Skyhawk, thank you for the host, my friend. And welcome all of Skyhawk's friends and family and stream watchers and testies and all that. But I think that's the next thing I need to work on doing is get her computer up and running. Actually, it's going to be hers and my youngest son's. My youngest son is a gamer. So Miss GHG will only be using it for when we stream so she can get in. But once again, she doesn't want to get in and get serious until female streamers are in. So that's...
Female streamers?
Female models are in.
Yeah, I'm playing a female model. Don't judge me.
Yeah, one of my characters is going to be female.
All my characters are going to be female.
Mammon Lord, howdy, sir, and welcome. And welcome to all the Skyhawkians. And thank you, Skyhawk, for the host again, sir. That's very much appreciated. So we'll let all the Skyhawks testies get in here, and then we'll go back over and check out the models once again. Matter of fact, we'll go ahead and go into game mode now and check out some models. Marty McFly. Everyone calls this guy Marty McFly. I guess you could say he looks like Marty McFly. A little bit, I guess. I actually had a guy over here. Oh, I think I took him out. He would actually shoot back at me. I was playing with Iron. Howdy. So I had a guy over here that I had hanging out by this hobo fire that I lit. And he would actually shoot at me. And I'm not sure. I put him way back here, and then I think I deleted him. Because the fucker wouldn't quit shooting at me.
Just telling you guys, he will not pronounce your names correctly.
No, yeah, I'll kill your name. Oh, I think I took the guy out. But it was funny as hell. He would, if I got too close, he would just start firing off shotgun blasts at me. So
I
anyway,
can spend hours making characters. Anyway.
Yeah. Oh, and you know what? We just got that new hire, and he is working on the characters. Working on hair right now, which is awesome.
I wish I had hair.
Once the hair is locked in and stuff, we may see a slightly generic character creation for us, and it may get wiped. Just like Alpha UEC does, but that's when they may incorporate the 8 male and 8 female faces and stuff, you know. So we'll have to see. But now that we have that guy, he's worked on a lot of stuff, and he specifically worked on a character creation for a game. KGB, yes, I saw the tutorial also, and I lost it. But I need to also learn how to, or I need a 3D modeling program that has the ability to convert to CryEngine files. And Blender does not do it anymore. And Blender's the free one.
Don't start. I've been trying to find that same thing. Different reason, but it's hard.
Mr. Underscore, welcome, my friend. Hey, congratulations, Underscore. I saw you on Around the Verse today. You did a great job. Mr. Bryce Benson. Why don't they do, they should just call you Underscore. Because your real name just still kills me. This is the interwebs, man. We have to keep our interweb names. But you did a great job, man. Matter of fact, Underscore, you should be ready for some Not So Sober Saturday now. Because I know you were kind of like up in the air about being on video and stuff, and now, man, you were like a pro. Absolute pro in that interview.
He probably had to go to the toilet before he started.
Oh, I'm sure. Yes, Zim underscore got hired in for QA a month or so ago. He is now Mr. QA himself.
Yes, and he has a proper command in our chat.
Ryan, hey Berlin. Ryan, thank you for the follow, sir, and welcome. Yeah, I know Skyhawk. I tried to convince him to come in and be on Not So Sober Saturday, and he was kind of up in the air. Plus, he was moving. He was moving over to Texas when he got the job for QA, and I had to keep it all quiet and stuff. But he's ready now, man. He is ready. For sure. So here we go, guys. There's your Buccaneer at 20 meters long, and the Drake Herald at 23, the Cutlass at 20, what is it? 29 meters, and then our big Caterpillar back there at 100 meters. We don't know the exact size of the Caterpillar yet. We will get more information on that soon. But still pretty cool comparison on the how in the heck do I fly down with stupid I hate these third person controls on the stock CryEngine. But yeah, Blender is still free, it just doesn't support CryEngine anymore. That's the problem with it. It's Blender is still a great deal, you know. Yes, 3ds Max and Maya will both convert it to CryEngine files, but they're both very expensive programs. So, yes, Skyhawk, I think so too. I was wanting to put a Saber or a Hornet in as well, but unfortunately my Saber and Hornet model have disappeared. So I'm going to have to try to find those. Everyone's been comparing it to the Super Hornet. I always kind of think of it more of as a Drake Saber, but you know. Oh, Memon Lord, CryEngine has a checkbox for Space Sim. I'll try to find that checkbox. But Skyhawk, oh, the Gladius would be a pretty cool comparison also. That would put a non-Drake ship in, and it is a fighter.
Yeah, about most people are comparing it to the Saber and the.
Yeah, and you know, I think I'm gonna leave it at Drake. I'm gonna leave it at all Drake size comparison. I think that's just cool.
Because you've lost all your assets again, Gray.
Yeah, but I do have the Gladius. But I think I like the idea of all Drake. Skyhawk, here's something else I did. I think you were streaming while I was going over this. I took the Caterpillar model that we have, which is not the right one, it's the old one. And I took the main cabin here and widened it and increased the height of it. I did not change the actual what are they calling that? The command module, I guess.
Yes, the command module.
I didn't change that too much, but I did widen and heighten the.
Let's be bad guys.
Harbinger 8's hosting us. Awesome. Thank you very much, Mr. Harbinger. But it gave it a better size here. Like if I grab one of my models, let me get out of there. See if I can grab one of my models and bring him over in front of the Caterpillar. And I think it gives it a better size as far as what they're showing on their videos. As far as a two-story ship, you know, you got basically enough room for two people here now. You know, you got the catwalk here that they're showing. And before, it didn't seem like it would actually fit, you know? Zim, you got to get permission. If you want to message Diablos with the link so he can check it.
It's he's the free software version of 3ds Max, education only. So it's like a student.
Oh, the student one. Yeah, I'm not sure how that works. I don't know do I have to try to prove that I'm a student somehow?
I'll have a look. Just keep talking.
Alrighty. So anyway, that's the cat I came the cat I came up with. So it will be closer as far as size wise. I just don't know if it will change drastically from that or not. You know, we'll have to see. But it looks so beautiful just sitting back behind all the other ships. Absolutely loving it.
Technically, you're not meant to use the student one.
Yeah. You know, they the same with a lot of the things they have where they have a student edition, and I know it's probably dumb, but I'm just not into. I mean, basically, you gotta lie to them, you know. So I'm like, nah. Anyone worked out for Not So Sober Saturday? Yes, this week's Not So Sober Saturday is going to be Monkey, Mr. Board Gamer UK.
Oh, Board Gamer, lovely.
Yes, the Monkey. I'm still wanting to get underscore in, and we've talked, and I need to chat with Ben about it because with him being an employee now, they do have rules. So, you know, it's not like before where I could just have him on and just, you know, hang out. So, got to talk to Ben first.
I have money.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to pay him too. So, ouch, sorry. Dropped my cigarette. So anyway, guys, that's about all I can do as far as setting this up.
Chits.
Oh, yeah, I could pay him in chits. Right on. I got you, Zim. I'll check it out after the stream, though, because I would like to convert my own models. Something else I'd like to do is break them apart so I can throw... Like look at this caterpillar. The caterpillar is also a model off of the holotable, but the thing is it's broken into 5 different pieces. So each piece I've got a different texture on. So it just gives it a much better feel. You know, I've got a dark metal on the sides, a gray in the middle, a darker gray on those pipes, the white on these little plates. So it just gives it a really cool look. Of course, it doesn't look like the high fidelity Star Citizen assets, but it just looks a lot better. Granted Gamer, another fun and good guy to get on sometime would be Robert Gaither on the QA team too. He's working his way into the 3D design. He's also the guy that helped with finding the new locations for a port mod in the hangar. Awesome. I will keep that in mind for sure.
Greg can't put people inside the model there. It's just a shell.
Yeah, let's see what's in here real quick. Yeah, see, it's basically an empty shell in here. With the holotable models, a lot of times they will not render the insides just because it's with it being holotable, it's just made to be a holotable. Now they may have a small bridge in the command center. No, they do not. So, and plus, remember, this is a very, very old CryEngine model. Here, I can bring him in just to bring him in. But a lot of the newer models, they are doing some doing some modeling on the inside. Wish I could grab it by this center hunk here. Oh god, I lost him. There we go. Here, we'll bring him over in this room here. There we go. So this gives you a kind of an idea. I believe the modules are much wider than this. There you go. How about that, Mammon Lord?
Yeah, but the whole model's gonna be different soon, hopefully. So.
Yep, but and people are, I think they know that, and it's just one of those things where it'll give us an idea. It kind of wets our whistle as far as getting to see a few things, and judging by the things they've shown us, this is pretty close. You know, it's going to be different, but it's pretty close. So that gives you an idea. But that's another good thing is with the models they're using right now, they're showing us a lot of scale by walking around on the inside and stuff. That Caterpillar video that they put up was super, super cool. So I'll leave that there for the video to show people that the scale is pretty close to being right, but there again, it is just a holotable model, so we don't really know. So let's go down into game mode one more time, and we'll do a little walk around with the Buccaneer and all, just so we can see. We got a jumper! Sir, the Caterpillar will be coming out soon. Don't jump. So ground level. Here's the ground level look at the Buccaneer with a couple models around it to give you an idea of the size. This guy's picking his butt. He's got itchy booty. Those blue jeans. Must have been sweating in the blue jeans. Got itchy booty. But there again, pretty cool. I like the Buccaneer. I know a lot of people have some some people have complaints, but I think all in all, it was well received. So I think that's about it. We're gonna save this once again. Swamp ass. Yeah, that's what we call it down here in Florida. I don't know what y'all call it, but we call it swamp ass. You get a sweaty booty in blue jeans while you're at work in the high humidity. Get itchy booty. Picking his seat. Right, Blinky? Yeah, I tell you, debris field. We electrify the deck. We got a crawler. But yeah, this ship's gonna be fun when it comes out. I've never been a Drake fan just because of their, pirate-esque.
Sorry. Repeat that, please.
I've never been a huge Drake fan.
I'm disappointed, Gray.
Yeah, well, only because of the association with pirates. Right. Even though the company itself doesn't make quote-unquote pirate ships, with the lore, I've always been, the freelancer anti-pirate guy. So I've never been a big fan. But with the Caterpillar, it has completely changed me. To me, it's more industrial looking than some of the MISC ships. With that asymmetrical command center off to the side, the big blocky cargo, sections and all. I think it's a beautiful put together ship.
Gray.
Yes, sir.
When I get my patches in, I'm going to get my complimentary Drake beanie. And it's also going to be a reversible balaclava.
Right on. Yeah, I can't wait to make my MISC beanie. It's gonna be awesome.
Drake's better.
I still want to see a MISC combat ship. Well, we have the Reliant Thanatos, so that's basically their fighter. I wonder if they ever will do like a dedicated MISC. No, see, they're an industrial company, so I just don't think they will put out a MISC fighter.
I'm still waiting for a good Corvette that's not Origin RSI or the RSI is a new one, isn't it? The Corvette's the RSI one.
Yes.
Yep. And the Caterpillar could fill the role of a Corvette quite easily if it can load it out properly.
Yep. Oh yeah, Freelancer Miss. What am I thinking? The Freelancer Miss. Talking about a combat ship.
Oh.
Jesus.
Missiles away! Spam!
I didn't even think about that. And that's like, the Freelancers are my favorite ships. But the MISC is like the bastard child too, because with it being a special, short sail and all that, I always forget about it. It's like the Black Sheep.
I own it. I bought it straight up. I've got it in my hangar. Beautiful ship.
Right on. Yep. Alright, so I think that's good.
It's not too big for a real combat ship. It's a gun ship.
Yeah.
There's multiple types of combat. A gunship is for the bigger ships. It's a ship to take out bigger ships.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It'd be very slow, if you had a whole bunch of swarming fighter ships, and them trying to hit you with big guns, if the fighter ships are smart and come, from the back or the bottom or whatever, to keep away. But as soon as you get in front of one of those big guns, in the PTU, if you've been hit by a Starfarer, you know what a big gun feels like. You have to stay away from them damn big guns.
You have to be moving all the time.
Yeah,
you can't go straight at it.
Yeah, you try to go head to head. Yeah, the Starfarer does not handle worth the crap, but let it shoot you one time, you're fucked. Yeah, Blinky, that's a good analogy. It'd be like Peterbilt building a tank. Well, they might actually if they get a government contract. But MISC is dedicated industrial. Yeah, they do have the MIS, but I think that was a military fitted freelancer. Kind of like the Starfarer. Aegis took it and refitted it. But whatever, it's all good. I still, if MISC did make a dedicated fighter, I'd buy it. Just because I am a MISC fanboy. Period. MISC fanboy.
Called the MISC Privateer.
Oh, yes. I would fly that. Alright, cool. So I will record this size comparison very soon. Just not on stream. Because recording in OBS sucks. It fucks the resolution up, and it's hard for me to sync my audio and all kinds of crazy stuff. So we're going to leave this at that. We're going to go ahead and jump out of CryEngine. Come out of monitor capture so I don't screw this up. We'll go back over to the big cam. Let y'all admire the beanie hat. Thank you, Mr. Crawley, once again on the RSI forums for putting this together for me. My wife wants to keep this hat. I have a very cute picture of Miss GHG in this hat. It is, matter of fact, it's her new profile picture on my phone. Because she said, hey, new beanie came in, or my new beanie came in, or something like that. It's cute. I love it. And I was like, that's my beanie? She goes, it's got pink on it. And she sent me a picture. I was like, oh, it is cool. It looks good on her. I think she should definitely wear it when we go to CitizenCon. It fits her. It looks really good on her. All right. So let's go ahead and call this. It was a good stream. Diablos, thank you for joining me in chat and giving some CATA information. Once again,
I love the MISCs. No, not the MISCs. I love the Drakes. The Drakes are my ships. I own every Drake ship.
Awesome. And I have a different view on them now. When I first got into Star Citizen, it was a pirate ship, period. The Cutlass and the Caterpillar were pirate ships. And so that was stuck in my head for a really long time. And now they're doing a lot of lore posts and all where they're talking about Drake. They make ship for the everyday man. They don't make them for, quote unquote pirates. It's just pirates go towards them because they're easy to repair, quick to repair, shit like that. So I get it. I get the lore. It's cool.
Actually, I own 2 Buccaneers, right? And I have a joke with me and Andrew talking about it.
Right on.
Dock two Buccaneers on a Caterpillar. And had them be able to fly with the main ship.
Kind of like side mountain weapons.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. Also, guys, we're at 1,961 followers. At 2,000 followers, we're going to have a big stream. We're going to have a little party. And I've got an LTI Prospector to give away. We're going to have a LTI P52. I think Diablos is going to...
No, change that. I'll actually give away the free 350R.
Oh, the 350. We're going to do a 350R, a Prospector, and I also have someone that has some Hull Series ships that will be doing... Probably won't do all of them. He's got 3 of them he's going to let me give away. But we're going to do a big show for that. And also, when we reach 30 subscribers on Game Wisp, we're going to be doing some giveaways. So, thanks for joining me, guys. We are going to check out who is streaming right now.
And I think your boss is.
Oh, boy.
Not your boss. Saurus is.
I call him my boss, and he gets mad. He's like, I'm not the boss. So, oh, yeah, you are. Yes, WTF is streaming. We are going to be going over there.
If we go there, everyone in chat type in exclamation point catfax.
Catfax, yes.
Everyone type in catfax. Exclamation point catfax.
Yeah, when we go over there, here is WTF's. You can either hang out here. I'm going to host him, and you can earn